Welcome to Smartsheet Project Management Formulas Part 1, Ancestors. The ancestor function is used within another function to reference all of the ancestors in a cell's hierarchy. The first example we are going to look at is using the ancestor function within the sum function. Here we have an example of a project plan sheet. We have given some of the ancestor rows a dollar value in the activity budget column. In row 5, I am going to add a formula in the activity budget column by typing equals sum open parenthesis ancestors, then closing out the remaining parentheses. Since we want the formula to sum the values from the same column that the formula is in, we do not have to specify a field in between the parentheses in the ancestors function. The formula is returning $1,000, which is correct. The only ancestor to row 5 with a dollar amount is row 4, Plan Activities. If I add amounts to either of the other ancestor rows, Planning or Cloudwave Project, the total in row 5 updates. Let's update the formula in row 5 to divide by 3. This assumes each of the 3 subtasks will get equal amounts of the budget. We can copy and paste this formula to activities 1 through 3 for execution and monitoring as well. It will automatically update based on the corresponding ancestor value. We will improve upon this formula in a later video. The next example we are going to look at is using the ancestor function within the index function. The index function returns an item from a collection and can be used with the ancestors function as the range to return different values based on the hierarchy. I want to create a custom ID for the tasks that pulls the phase name and appends the task number to it. To do this, first we are going to add a formula by typing equals then index, then ancestors, then specifying the task name column, and 2 for the row index. If we were to use 1 in place of 2, it would pull the top value from the hierarchy, which in this case would be Cloudwave Project, but we want to pull Planning, Execution, Monitoring, and Closing respectively, which are in the second level of the hierarchy. To append or concatenate in Smartsheet, you use the plus sign. Let's use that to update the formula to have a hyphen then the task number behind the phase name to complete our custom identifier. I'm going to copy and paste this formula into my other task rows. The last example we are going to look at is using the ancestor function within the count function. We are going to add a formula by typing equals then count, then ancestors, then specifying the task name column, which is our primary column. It will count the number of ancestors or hierarchical rows above the row the formula is in. I want this formula to appear on every row, so I am going to make it a column formula by right-clicking the cell the column is in, then selecting Convert to Column Formula at the bottom of the menu. Let's look at some other ways we can use the values from the formulas to enhance the Smartsheet experience. First, you can set conditional formatting to parent rows automatically based on the value the Count Ancestors formula returned. You can filter down to just the rows that have a task ID. And you can make sure alerts are only sent for task-level rows. These are just a few examples of the many ways you can leverage formulas in Smartsheet. Check out our other formula videos and let us know what other formulas you want to see. If Cloudwave can help your business with Smartsheet or any other application we support, please visit our website and reach out to us.